D12, and it's an orchid. He's staring at me. Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Becca, and I'm the owner of the small crochet business Enchanted Creations, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge video. So, if you crochet, you know that you have probably a very large yarn stash. That is my problem. I have too much yarn. And a lot of it, I was doing like organization the other day and sort of taking inventory of all I had. And I was like, I didn't even know I had this. I have a lot of yarn that I bought when I first started crocheting that I don't use because I'm not really a fan of it anymore. So we're going to change that today. We have a little game that we're going to play. And it's sort of inspired by, if you guys know, like Roll for Sandwich or like Roll for Reading. It's kind of like that, except it's Roll for Crochet. So I'm going to roll some D&D dice, and we're going to pick out some yarn and a crochet pattern, and we're going to do it today. So I'm going to transfer this over to probably my ring light. I don't know yet. And we're going to do the challenge. So we're set up on my little camera now, or my ring light, and I'm going to show you the sort of prompts, I guess. So we have our little bullet journal thing that I did. So the first roll is going to be a D6, and it's going to be location. I have a lot of different little areas that my yarn is stashed in. So that's just going to show what location. And then once I get to that location, if it's like one of my drawers, like this one behind me, if it's one of those, I will roll a dice. Like this has 4 drawers. I'll roll do I have a D4? I probably have a D4 somewhere. I'll roll a D4. And then that'll choose which drawer, and then I can pick whatever yarn. I also forgot to mention, this is the main yarn that I'm going to use. So it's like, I can use some accent colors, but like that's going to be the main color I use. Okay. And then the second is for pattern. Now I can use any dice. I think I said I'm going to use, so I'm going to use a D12 for this one. And it's an odd or even. So if I get an odd number, it has to be a free pattern. And if I get an even number, it has to be a paid pattern. And then for the third roll is another pattern related one. If it's an odd number, it has to be one that I've made before. If it's an even number, it has to be a new pattern like that I've never made. So we're going to get doing this. So we have a little dice tower, which is one of my favorite things ever. I bought it at a convention. I don't have the business card of the person that made it. I'm so sorry. But I got it at a convention I went to. And it's so cool. I keep it on my bookshelf. Anyway, so I have a D6 for the first round. You're going to have to just kind of trust me on what it gets, because I can't really like show you. I guess I could like that. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put it in, and we're going to see what it comes. All right, it's a 3. Can you see that? Oh, 3. So 3 is our clear drawers, the one that I didn't really want. So the clear drawers are these. There's, how many drawers is it? 5? Yes. So I don't think I have a D5. I don't think that exists. So I'll grab I'll use my D6, and I'll use, right? There's not, a D5 doesn't exist, right? That's not a thing, right? I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. Okay. So now that we've picked out our yarn location, now we're going to pick out the pattern. So we're going to roll a D12, and this is for free or paid. So the first one, and it has to be, it's a 4, which is an even number. I know how to do math, which is a paid pattern. Okay, I have a lot of paid patterns. This is good. Okay, now it's for if I've made it or if it's new. We got a 2, which is another even number. And that is a new to me pattern. So paid pattern that's new to me. So now we're going to go over to the drawers, and we're going to do the little counting drawers. All right, now we're down at the drawers. You can't really see all of them, but you can see most of them. And we have our dice tower again. We're going to grab, where'd my D4 go? Or my D6. So I'm going to do a D6. If it lands on 6, I get to choose, I guess. Or I'll just re-roll it. One of the two. So this is going to be our main color. And then I will pick out the pattern based on that color. So, all right. So here is the dice going in. What did I get? 2. Okay. Move my little possum. Excuse me, buddy. All right. So these are the colors that we have. I don't honestly know what to pick. But I think I'm going to choose my pattern, and then I'm going to pick the yarn, so that way I can kind of assess. So let's go do that. Okay, so I think I figured out what pattern we're going to do, and it's kind of a small one, so that's decently good. So I have this one right here. It is a little rubber duck pattern. I'm going to make like a little keychain. It's by Lubava Crochet on Etsy. And I think I'm just going to go with a basic yellow, normal little yellow color. I could make a little mohawk one. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to make a normal duck. But I think they're really cute. Look at them. So cute. So yeah, we're going to do that first. So let's get going. Okay, we are finished with the first project, which is this little rubber duck. I was going to make it into a keychain, but it's kind of big for a keychain. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make more of them, not today, close to my market. I'm going to make more of them, and I'm going to make like a little duck section. Because you guys know the little like, people with Jeeps, they do like the little ducks that you get like ducked or whatever. So I think a little section of ducks would be very cute, because a lot of people in my state drive Jeeps. So it'd be very cute to have like a little, it's like duck Jeep section. So yeah, that one's cute. The yarn I used, which is this yarn, is from Hobby Lobby. It's somewhere over here, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. I think it's like I think the color is bumblebee wings, which doesn't make any sense to me because their wings are white or clear, not yellow, but whatever. And then I used this for the beak, which is pumpkin, which is also from Hobby Lobby's brand. Yeah, I used to buy Hobby Lobby yarn a lot. I don't as much anymore just because it's very thin. I had to use a different size hook. I usually use a 7mm, and I had to use a 6, and even a 6 probably was too big. Also, I don't know if you were watching or if you were just, crocheting in the background, one of the two. Anyway, my other one started breaking. Where'd it go? It's right here. This one is like a metal one, and it started breaking. It's not doing it now, but it was breaking, and that's fun. In fact, that's actually what happened to this hook too. It completely broke. I don't know why I haven't gotten rid of this one yet. So I switched over to this just normal metal hook, which I don't love these metal hooks. I prefer my hooks to have like the grip. I like the ergonomic ones. I'm going on a hook rant. This is my favorite hook. This is a 7mm. Got it off Amazon. Ergonomic. Pink. Perfect. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, we have a duck. And I'm going to go on to the next one. I think I'm going to wait. I might wait until either just later tonight or tomorrow to do the next project. It's already 8 o'clock and my back hurts and I want to stop crocheting because I was crocheting before this. I was making a project for not this video, just for funsies. And so my back really hurts. So I'm going to stop crocheting for a little bit. Yeah. That's all I have to say. See you when we do the next roll. Okay, we're going to do the next one. The next thing. What are we doing? The next crochet pattern. So, D6. It's a 3, which is again clear drawers. Okay. They're really trying to get me to do those. Okay. And then D12. And it's an 11, which is an odd number. So it means a free pattern. Okay. And then a 4, which is even. New to me. Okay. Okay. Let's go. And then which drawer am I picking? Drawer 5. So the last one. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I already know which drawer it is, and I already think I know what I'm going to go with. So we have this red yarn, and I have a pattern that I really want to do that is... Oh, no, it's not free. Dang it. Okay, never mind. Retract that statement. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm going to go have to find one then. BRB. Okay, I've picked my pattern. We are going to be doing this little duck in a frog hat pattern. I've never done this one, even though I really wanted to. So I picked out the colors. So I have yellow, obviously, and then I have this like turquoisey color for the frog hat, and then I'm gonna use the Bernat orange instead of these are both the Hobby Lobby brand yarn. But I really don't like that orange, the one I used for the rubber duck. I don't know where I put my rubber duck. Where did I put my... Oh, it's over here. The orange that I used, I really don't like it. So I'm going to use this instead. It's just like, I think it's like carrot from Bernat Blanket. So this pattern is a free pattern on Instagram. It's originally from Nastic Toys, and then it's translated, because it's originally written in Russian, by Aki Plushies, who, that's their Instagram that I'm getting it from. So, we're gonna make it. I don't know what else to say. Let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna try to finish it tonight, but I still, I need to take a shower tonight. But I'm probably going to do that in a little bit. We shall see. All right, let's get going. I have finished the little chick. Excuse my appearance. I just got out of the shower. But I finished the little chick with the frog hat. Look how cute. He's so small. Like, hand for comparison. Microphone for comparison. Oh, what is that? It like flashed red. That was weird. Is this working? Hello? Hold on. Okay, my other mic, I think, is dying, and I need to charge it, because they're like little Bluetooth mics. And I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to get the little, I don't know what it's called, the little fuzzy thing on this microphone, because it wasn't on it. It was this kind of thing, but I like this one better. I'm not going to tell you how long that took. Anyway, finished the little duck. The duck with the frog hat. Very cute. I think I'm going to put a little keychain on it. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll for the next project, pick it out, and then probably go to sleep because it's late. It's like almost 12 a.m. I'm not really tired. But I think I might actually do... Would you stop? I think I'm going to actually do some just like businessy things. I need to do some inventory of yarn. Put it into a spreadsheet. I have it written down, but I need to put it into my spreadsheet. So I might do that before I go to bed, or at least a little bit of it, not the whole thing, because that would take literally hours. But I think we're going to do that. But I think we're going to roll for the next project, and then I'm going to do that and probably work on the project tomorrow. I was going to do like 5 projects, but they're turning out so small, I might end up doing more. It depends really on how many, or how, like, what we get next, or what we do next. So, I mean, I could pick bigger projects, I just haven't. Because I'm scared. I'm scared of big projects. No, okay. I needed some small projects because I literally just finished a Winnie the Dragon. Put a picture here if I have one. And it was so much fun. It was so adorable. But I needed some smaller projects to sort of get me back in the groove because that took so long. Anyway, furry yarn is my downfall. That's the word I'm looking for, probably. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to roll for the next one, and then we shall see what we get. Woo. All right, roll for the third project. So we're going to start with our location. We got a number 5, which is different. That is gray shelves. Ooh, yay. That's my favorite yarn. All right, now the pattern is that was a 6. So that's an even, which is a paid pattern. And then another 6, which is another even, another new to me project. Yay. Okay, so the shelf that I'm talking about is this one right here. It has all my loops and threads on it and Cipernat at the back. But it only has 3 shelves, so we're going to roll a d4. If it lands on 4, I will pick. Oh, I need to get this dice out of the way. All right, d4. We got 4, so I get to pick. Yay. Okay, I'm going to look at patterns first, and then I'm going to pick the yarns. That way I can, that'll be easier. Okay, let's go. All right, so I've figured out what I'm going to make. I kind of got different ones from different shelves. Like the 2 of the colors are from one shelf, 1 is from the other, but they're all from the same unit. Anyway, and it doesn't matter because I got a 4 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So the pattern that I'm going to do is this rose spider. Oh, can I get that? There we go. Look how cute. This is the one I was talking about that I wanted to do earlier, but I had to do a free pattern instead. So I'm going to do this. This is going to be for the little rose. It's like a maroon. These are all loops and threads. Sweet Snuggles Light. R.I.P. Well, it still exists, but not as much. I'm going to use this for like the main body. It says to use black, but I don't have a lot of black, so I'm not going to do black because I don't want to I don't want to run out. and then light gray for the little pincers. I think that's what they're called. It also has a blush, like to do blush, but I really don't like the way that looks. So I don't think I'm going to do that. And if I do want to do blush, I'll just embroider it. I'm trying to figure out, okay, I think so the person who made this pattern is Shine Crochet on Etsy. So yeah, and it's completely new, and I've been wanting to do this ever since this is the reason this pattern has I think 3 different flower spiders. The rose is the reason I bought the pattern because it's so pretty. I love roses. So we're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna start it tomorrow just because, like I said, I'm gonna do some, I guess, admin related things. I'm also gonna clean up my desk a little, but anyway, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. All right, it is, what day is it? Sunday. It's 3:30 exactly on the dot. And I have some updates. So we've made the little body, the little rose. I ended up having to frog it at one point because I messed up and I didn't realize I messed up and I had to frog it. And I'm doing a rewatch of Death Note, as you probably saw. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you're hearing weird noises on the mic, it's because I have this hooked on to my necklace. So I don't know if it's making weird noises or not. Anyway, so now we're going on to the head. This is the biggest project so far. So it's probably going to take a little while, but we're going to go on to the head. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so it's, what day is it? That's not the day. It's Monday, 5:02, and I finished the rose spider. Look how beautiful. I'm so in love. I had to redo this part. I think I told you. I don't know if I told you or not. I can't read apparently, and I did the rose wrong, and so I had to frog the whole thing and redo it. But basically I've been literally, as soon as I woke up, I ate food, let my rabbit out, and then I've been sitting here working on this. I watched like 4 episodes of Death Note and a couple of YouTube videos, and we're finally finished. Look how cute! I'm so obsessed. I kind of messed up on the legs, because they're all supposed to be on this, like the head part. I don't know how they did that. I think I might have been, if I put the front legs a little forward more, it would have been better, but I think he looks fine. Legs are just a little wonky. That's fine. No big deal. I think if I like move, yeah, like that. That was a little better. Okay, he's fine. But I love the rose. The rose is gorgeous, and I love the colors. And I did red eyes. I don't know if I literally don't know what I've told you about this, but yeah, here. I really like it. I think if I do another one of these in the future, maybe what if it's this one or one of the other spiders that are in this pattern, because there's like a sunflower and a daisy one as well. If I do those, I'm gonna do the legs like in between doing other things, because the legs are so repetitive. I got so tired of doing it, because you have to do 8 and they're all the exact same thing, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so repetitive. So I think, like, sorry, next time I do it, like if I do another one, I'll do like 2 legs, and then I'll move on to like the body, and then 2 legs, and then I'll do the head, and then 2 legs, and then I'll do the whatever, you know, so that way I don't get burnt out by doing the same thing. So anyway, yeah, so that makes the 3rd project for this video. I think I am just going to do 5 because I want to finish this video by Wednesday, so that way I have time to edit and post it by Friday, because I don't want another week where I'm not posting, because I haven't posted in a while. So we're going to do that. So we're going to move on to the next project really quickly. Let's go. Okay, once again, I'm way too lazy to set up my ring light, so you're going to get the handheld video. What are you doing? Look at him. He's staring at me. Hi. Okay, anyway, so we're going to start with our D6 for the location. Oh, got 2, which is purple crates. Ooh, those are the ones right over there. So that's fun. Okay, now for the pattern, it is an even number, so that means a paid one again. And now, okay, and is that a 6 or a 9? It's a 9, which is an odd number, which means one that I've made before. Okay, fun. Okay, we'll figure this out. 1 second. Okay, so I forgot that this has 3 things, so we need to roll a dice to pick which one. If we do 4, it's going to be my choice again, like we did with the other one. So we got 3, which is the bottom right here, and that's actually good because it has the most amount of colors in it, because this is just black and white and like a couple of other colors. This is mainly browns and some other colors, but this is like a random assortment of colors, so that's actually kind of good. Okay, so I figured out what I want to make, and that is a Luna moth. So I just sold one of these recently on my Etsy, so I thought I might as well make another one. So the 2 colors that I picked out from the actual basket itself are these. This is going to be the color I use for the wings. It's kind of like a dark teal, and then a brown, which I'm going to use for like the antennas and the little feet. And then for the body, I'm using a different yarn, which is Loops and Threads, because I wanted more of like a white base. So yeah, I have made one of these before. So I told you, but I've sold it, so I can't show you. Here's a picture. I think I have a picture. Might not have a picture. I don't know. Anyway, this is by Faya Crochet on Etsy. That was the hardest part, was finding one that I've done before. I'm realizing a lot of the paid patterns I haven't actually made, which is a problem. I'm like, man, I wish I would have made this before so I could make it now. And then I'm like, but if I had made it before, I probably wouldn't make it again. I wanted to do one really badly, but I didn't have the right color. So I was like, man, because it's a character. It's a plushie of Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. I really wanted to make that, but because I've made Spring Bonnie, but I haven't made normal Bonnie, and I had this little cake of purple in that crate, and I was like, ooh, I can make Bonnie, and then I didn't have any other purple, so I'm like, never mind, that would not be enough. So we're gonna do a moth instead. Been a while since I actually talked to you guys, but I finished the moth. I did. These are my favorite wings of this version. There's like 2 different wings that you can do, and I love doing the curly one. Anyway, I don't love the sewing. I think I sewed it weird. I don't know, but it looks fine. Anyway, I think it looks cool. So yeah, it took so long for some reason. I'm like so unmotivated to crochet right now. I am replaying the game Mystic Messenger, if you guys know that game. It's a very old game. I think it came out, well, not very old. It came out like 2016. But I played it a lot in like 2020. Got super obsessed with it, then stopped playing it. Now I'm replaying it because I got a new phone, so I have more storage on my phone. So we're replaying it, and it's very fun. Anyway, so yeah, moth is done. I'm gonna do one more project. I'm crossing my fingers that it isn't a big one, because it's already Wednesday and I wanted to be done with this video on Wednesday. That didn't happen, so I'm hoping it's a video I can complete tonight until like tomorrow morning, so that way I can have this video posted on Friday. We shall see if that happens, but let's go roll the dice. All right. As Oogie Boogie once said, it's time to roll the dice. I'm such a nerd. So, first the d6. For the location, you know how this goes. 3, which is clear drawers again. My goodness. Okay. And then the pattern is a 3, which is an odd free pattern. And 1, which is odd, that I've made before. Okay. So let's see which one we get. And then we have to roll the dice for the which drawer to do. So let's go. Number 6. Okay, so did I decide that that was like a I get to choose? I think, yeah, we'll do I get to choose for that one. Okay, let's go. I picked out my pattern and the colors that we're going to do. So we got the clear drawers, and I ended up picking ones from, what is it, drawer 2 and 3. I picked all of the yarn from those drawers. So the pattern that I'm going to do is this little snail from Crochet Grove. It's a free pattern on Instagram, and I have made it before. I haven't done it in a while. I did it like the first market I ever did. I had one, and then I think it sold and I never made it again. So we're gonna do one today. So the body color, I'm gonna go with the gray. This is the light gray. I think these are all from Hobby Lobby. And then for the shell, you're supposed to do like alternating colors. So I'm gonna do this like mint and lavender. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. We're gonna start it and hope it doesn't take super long. Let's go. It is, what day is it? Thursday. So I'm way past the deadline of what I wanted to finish the video on. But I finished the last project, which is this little snail. Cute. I don't know really what to say about it. I do want to do blush, but I'm lazy. I'll do that later. So yeah, this is the last project of this video. So yeah, I finished the snail. I don't love the shell. I don't love the colors. His face kind of looks weird, but he's cute. He's definitely smaller than the one I made the first time because I think I want to say I used Bernat Blanket when I did that. So it was a bit thicker. So yeah, that is the last project of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you like these kind of challenge videos, I'll probably end up doing more if you guys like them. Comment down below which project was your favorite. Personally, I liked the rose spider. He's actually sitting right there on my shelf because I thought he was cute. And make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!